Everything seems to be in place. I believe we are set to go here. We have to buy squad size when we find a mission, but until then, everything should be set. We're playing basically from the beginning of June here, heading right into summer. I just did an Exalt mission, so I have to scan for Exalt around about the 10th of June. We'll see how long I remember to keep doing that as the campaign goes on. And otherwise, we're good to go.
Contact detected.
And this is likely either a terror mission setting up or abductions.
We're in pursuit. No joy here.
Looks like an abductor.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
Alright. Exalt Reminder mod, like, a good idea, undeniably. I feel like some of the fun of XCOM is forgetting about Exalt, though. I have a lot of Illyrium. I don't know what to do with it all. Squad size 1. It's huge. I need 200 ranks for squad size 2. Alright, well that will happen next year. So heavy abduction, meld canisters are fairly valuable at the moment. I said I was going to start bringing more engineers on missions. Commercial district seems like a decent place to start. I need to build another armor and another gun. I guess I'll get started on that with the proceeds from this guy. I'm just gonna bring a strong team. When you're at the start of a cluster of missions, like we're likely to be right now, I don't think there's a ton of value in saving your A team until later missions. Because if I bring a weaker team to this mission and take some wounds, damage some equipment, then I'm like legitimately looking at the start of a fatigue spiral. Whereas if I bring a strong team to this mission, clear it out, even if my A team's gone, it means that I can play another mission if it comes up at all, which it might not. But if it does come up soon, I can play that mission cautiously with a weaker team, with the knowledge that I have the weaker team. And I always have my team to fatigue, or double fatigue or whatever, if I need it. So the big thing that I get out of sending a strong team on this mission, rather than holding back some of the roster, why do I keep on right-clicking? That's not a good start. Is I'm less likely to take wounds on this mission, so I don't enter the fatigue wound spiral to begin with. And my A team comes back up again sooner, so I have them ready to go sooner. Probably have a few too many flashbangs and not quite enough smokes. I have one more laser pistol. That's gonna be the team.
Strike 1. Prepare for landing.
The next deployment site is in the UK. Current updates from the ground indicate the aliens are moving within the city limits. We should get down there and secure the area as quickly as we can.
Don't understand why my bot keeps breaking. It's just completely perplexing to me.
Requesting authorization to deploy.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
It's a really interesting map. Usually on these building maps, you can like go onto buildings and break line of sight with a lot of the map, but on this one, pretty much everywhere you can go inside the building has large windows or openings onto other parts of the map. Plus you have the multi-story issue, which potentially has like floaters flying on top of you and stuff like that, and that's not the most fun. So another way we can play this map is to go out here where it's just very open. And XCOM does fine in open spaces, especially when they're equipped for long-range combat like we are right now. There's a pod this way. I don't actually think my team wants to go that way, so we're just gonna head this way. And I have a melt canister over there, so clearly I'm playing correctly. Good start to the day.
On the move.
Yes, Commander. Moving. Mid.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
On Overwatch. Roger. Eyes peeled, Commander. Por supuesto.
It's not the best to walk into this pod, on the other hand. I don't know, maybe it's okay.
Moving out. Weapons hot.
Well, yes, when it's 3 Seekers, it's definitely okay.
They're moving around the side.
This map is one of my favorite Exalt maps. Maybe all of the Exalt maps are my favorite Exalt map, though. Exalt missions are very enjoyable.
Toasted.
Got it covered. Missed the target. On my way. Already there. Moving out.
So there's one Seeker
Boy.
active in stealth.
On it. Heading there now.
Otherwise, we're good.
Eyes peeled, Commander. Come get some. Believe that.
The 9 damage from that heat ammo shot is the most damage I've dealt to a robot this campaign, I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna keep moving. And I don't think there's much reason to use a motion tracker charge. So obviously the Seeker is somewhere in here. I think what happened is that the Seeker is actually right here. On top of the car. And oh no, it's right there. Okay, never mind.
Head in there now.
Wilco. Moving out. Voy hacia allá. Moving.
Frag out.
We have enough high explosive grenades that doing that's pretty worthwhile. Okay.
About to start keeping score.
Maybe 12 damage is the most that I've done to a robot this
Ready to
campaign.
rock. Eyes peeled, Commander. Afirmativo. Cubriendo. Moving. I've got a visual.
Another Seeker, couple of Thin Men.
Toma posiciones alrededor. Daño negativo.
They're moving to flank me!
This is why we study rockets. So hopefully we get
Rockets away.
one of them with the rocket. That's absolutely perfect. Wait, no, not quite. I didn't get the other one's cover.
Heading to that location. Frag out.
That's insane to me that I have 95% to hit a flying seeker.
He's down.
Joder, le he fallado el blanco. I'm on it, Commander.
Thank you for the host, Staged Games. How did my crit do 12 damage? Bring him on.
Heading for that location.
Targeting
Visual
module.
on the goods.
Bring him on a targeting module, basically. So in this rebalance, the targeting module is giving me 16% crit chance
Eyes peeled, Commander. Roger.
and +1 damage on crits. Did I just, like, kill my own soldiers? No, something else blew up. Whew! I heard mutons between turns.
I'm on the move. Got it?
Oh, I appreciate anybody tuning in. Don't feel like
That's affirmative.
donating's the only thing this is about.
Got it.
Getting it done.
Voy hacia allá.
Although, also, give me all of your money.
Moving.
For those of you who don't know, we are streaming today to raise money for the Dream Project, which is an awesome
Eyes on the prize.
mentoring program that pairs up college students with Indian youth,
Let's do this.
and it's just amazing.
Preparado.
And we're also streaming to have fun and hang out on Christmas playing video games. We're hearing mutons yelling and we're hearing sectoids. I'm gonna use a motion tracker again. This is my last charge,
Good to go.
but we're running out of map to really care about. It looks like we are
Position confirmed.
probably not getting any more meld this mission.
Heading there now.
I'm on the
But
move.
like, that's fine. And once we work out that we're not getting more meld, we can just start playing very slowly and safely, and the motion tracker doesn't really
I'm on the move.
do much for us when we're playing like that anyway.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Todo cubierto.
Eyes on the prize.
Come get some.
Is that Kirby? In that give money copy pasta? Or is it pasta?
Moving to
Come get some. Scanning.
I don't know who that is, but that's a very adorable thing asking to give
I
money.
think I heard something.
I'm just gonna sit on Overwatch here. There's not any real reason to move.
We'll go.
I'm rolling.
Audio cues will tell us if we need to change our approach at some point, but until we hear that we do, we can just stand here and eventually stuff will walk into us and die.
Moving to Overwatch. Aye, aye. What was that? Enemigos a la vista.
Hero rocket on Reddit. Don't shoot those rockets. Recommend heavily against doing that. I have played the early game and this rebalance 3 times at this point, and they're all up on my YouTube. So, I mean, obviously the first 2 times I failed. That's why I played it 3 times.
Cargado y listo. Eyes peeled,
But if
Commander.
you want to see exactly how I'm approaching it and sort of see the development of why I ended up approaching it that way,
I've got my eyes on.
Back in.
all the videos are there.
Enemy in sight.
In general, I think early game is quite tough and just like respect it. It's even with the rebalance, tweaking it down in some ways a little bit, I think it's still the hardest part of the game. You know, it'd be better to shoot the rocket before my guy walks up there, but okay. I don't think that the early game is... I mean, it's different from the rebalance, of course, but it's not like
He's down.
you suddenly can't use any of the stuff that you use in 1.0 in it or anything.
Boy.
Most of the stuff I'm doing in the early game is stuff that I have learned from playing 1.0. I have an interesting situation here. My rocket was extremely good, but it was maybe too good because all of the mutons are out of cover now. Which means that they won't play nice and stand still if I don't kill them. They'll run away and potentially that could be an issue. On the other hand, I think I can just kill them all. Almost certainly. And if not, it doesn't really matter that my soldiers aren't in cover because they probably will run away.
X-ray down.
I'm not actually sure that the laser pistol was better
Copy that.
than the heavy laser there. It had 10% more chance to hit, but sometimes it was going to hit and be non-fatal. Okay, yeah, this is not actually a problem at all.
On the move. I'm about to start dead in the water
Excellent
here.
work. All objectives complete.
You know, Foy Boy, you are not the first person to tell me that I shouldn't assume that late game's going to be easier than early game
I
when
can't
playing a
say
game
I've
like
ever seen
this.
an operation go that smoothly. Excellent work, Commander.
But I've still never been wrong.
Remember, we will be watching.
15 meld on the mission. I have 26 alloys. Let's grab a 7th phalanx. I think I want a Gatling laser. No? Maybe? No? I need one more gun. I'm not sure what it should be. Carbine for my Rocketeer. I only have one Rocketeer. Let's grab a laser carbine. Laser carbine with 26 aim bonus is a very unique weapon. That's something that for the entire game, this will be the best gun I can possibly have to deal 1 damage to something without extraordinary amounts of DR. So that's a weapon that I may be using for a very long time. Yeah, rocket blocking is sort of weird. It's non-intuitive. Like, it's just whether the thing says blocked or not. And if a rocket is blocked, then anything that it passes through will make it explode when it hits it. But if it isn't blocked, it will fly to the location that you've shot it, even if it goes through like a tree. It doesn't make any sense at all. It took me a very long time to understand that. I think we're good. We're building our new stuff. Oh, hey. Got a bombing run over Russia. So this is why I was happy that they were attacking Russia, because this is potentially an extra mission for us. I'm gonna actually cancel this phalanx armor, because we're getting advanced body armor in like a week.
Contact detected.
And I believe we want a defensive Phoenix cannon. Should be fine here. That is moving slowly. Oh, it sped up.
Enemy is padlocked.
So Phoenix cannons are like better Stingray missiles, and laser cannons are like better avalanche missiles. That's how I'm approaching this.
Disengaging.
Contact detected.
Good.
We have eyes on the bandit.
That's really scary to do with the rate of fire so high on these UFOs.
We're getting eaten up here.
I didn't actually realize I was that heavily damaged. It's early in the morning and it's sort of in my peripheral vision because I'm watching the shots. I thought I was more like here. If I'd realized I was there, I think I abort. But I really wanted to get that kill without sending the interceptor back because it's a bombing mission. And I'm expecting the UFO to leave pretty soon. So our Phoenix cannon's out for a good while. We have a new one coming in 9 days. Building a laser cannon right now. I'm gonna build another Phoenix cannon as well. Seems like we're gonna need more of these than laser cannons because these are what we want to use to fight destroyers, and they're probably not quite as strong at fighting destroyers as laser cannons are of fighting raiders. In fact, they're definitely not quite as strong. Definitely not as strong to, yeah. That's dumb, Ucross. That's really dumb. He said it so that I would honestly even tell him that's a bug. He said it so that when the UFO like crashes, it raises panic, but when you do the crash site, it lowers panic a lot. But apparently panic is increasing when you destroy UFOs as well, which doesn't seem like it's what he intends. It's gonna suck if we lose Russia because of that, but it's pretty unlikely. Going to flip over to Stingrays with one more interceptor. Actually, I'm gonna get both of them on Stingrays. Stingrays are fine against raiders. I think people really relate to the Hero rocket because most of us have done it at least once. A lot of us never do it again. Some of us decide we're going to start using the console whenever we do it again, not naming any names.
Aircraft transfer complete.
Getting close-ish to exalt scan time.
Contact detected.
We have a landing scout. I'm just gonna let it land. Am I? So I think it's like 130 something for them to send a destroyer. And 152, that's uncomfortably high. Long war missions, alien missions, long war, UFOpedia. We care about hunt. If aliens have more than 100 resources, they can send a destroyer. Okay, so that's not really... Texas! That's not really doing anything for us. We may have to weather a destroyer or two this month. All right.
Contact detected.
You can wait 9 hours and have a good chunk of the team I just sent on a mission back. think I like that idea. I have to keep in mind that I need a covert operative and don't really have one. Can send this assault, I guess. 9 hours.
Contact detected.
This is exactly why you never do this. Oh wait. So we have a raider to kill. Not right now. What? $75, yay! All right. It was a very pressing
Bangs
council
out.
request.
Nearing strike range. We lost the bubble.
Contact
If I hit that again,
detected.
it's almost certainly getting destroyed. So let's try to finish it off with stingrays.
Engaging bogey.
It's still likely to get destroyed with stingrays when it's damaged this heavily. I was a little bit unlucky not to kill it with that last shot, in which case I would have gotten a crash site for sure. Hey, that works. So I have 2 crash sites,
Contact detected.
or a landing site and a crash site. I don't really want to double mission because wound times seem very punishing. Do you want Stay Frosty on both of these? I have 2 engineers ready to go. Yeah, I think we're gonna just send a team right now. Neither of these is a particularly threatening mission, in my opinion. I have double disabling shots, so mechtoids and cyberdiscs, which are like the new threats, are just not actually very threatening. The real big Fass. Hey, yeah, Merry Christmas. Welcome to the stream. XCOMing intensifies. Alright, I have in the zone on this soldier. I'm actually gonna go ceramic plate. Early in the zone makes Gauss weapons pretty appealing for the +1 ammo. I don't actually know if I'll end up there, but something that I'm thinking about. I'm also noticing though that I have very early, very strong crit perks, so skipping Gauss and going to Pulse is somewhat exciting of an idea too. When I'm loading out here, I'm just trying to make sure that my squad can do everything it needs to do. So I need to be able to throw smokes, flashbangs, I need to be able to destroy a little bit of cover, I need to be able to shoot a lot, and I need to be able to walk around behind a motion tracker. I'm bringing medkit this mission because I'm a little bit worried about wound time right now. I feel like mission density is going to pick up and my roster is not super wide, and medkits give field surgeon, so reducing wound time for soldiers who get wounded. And
Contact
I don't know
detected.
what the end was. That's all, I think. Oh, I forgot to start my bot again. This is going to get increasingly frustrating until I probably just stop caring.
Dropship has arrived.
Our
And the
target
zone
site is near
lost
the
its
German
crit
border.
malice. Oh god.
The alien craft landed in a remote
Oh,
area,
God.
which should help to
That-
minimize any
ooh.
risk to the surrounding community.
Ooh,
We need to
oh
investigate
god.
and eliminate any hostile forces
Yeah,
encountered.
that sounds really strong.